Hold on, I hope you can hear it. Guys, hey y'all. Woo! I miss y'all. I have not done a damn show in so long, and I was like, I gotta do one today because let me just tell you, anybody having trouble giving, okay, needs to come outside because let me just tell you, first of all, happy Sunday. I took the dogs to the park. I've been trying to do this thing where I really observe my Sabbath. You know, the Lord made the Sabbath so that we can have rest. Like in the Bible, the Sabbath, they would collect the food every day. And the Lord told them to rest, and then the food would spoil. Like if they didn't eat it all that day, the food would spoil. So, but the Lord, when he told them to rest on the Sabbath, he promised them that he would save the food. So I've been trying to observe the Sabbath as a reminder to just like rest, let the Lord take it out, give it all to the Lord, surrender it to the Lord. And that's what I did today. I got up this morning, took my babies, my dogs to the park and let them just wear themselves out. And I took them to a new dog park because normally I take them to over here in like Hollywood, but this time I was like, Beverly Hills got a park? Let me go try to get to Beverly Hills Park. And you gotta have some kind of special key to get in their dog park. And, you know, of course the lady is like, I'll let you in, but it's so easy. But then it's just like, okay, but now the park isn't jumping because everybody needs to have a key. But then I don't know why everybody gotta have a key, because every time somebody come without a key, people go running to the gate to let them in. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess one person needs a key, but they say you could go across the street to this building and get a key. Anyway, that's not the point of the story. My dogs had a great time. Met a friend in the park, you know, this cool lady with her dog. And when I came home, the dogs was just like wore out. So of course I was like, I was gonna buy something to eat on the street, but then I was like, nope, I'm going home. I'm not spending no money out here on the street. Cause you know, I be wanting to spend money out on the street, but then, you know, before you know it, you're getting a quesadilla here, and then, you know, let me get some Jamaican food there. So I was like, no, I'm going home. I'm fixing myself something to eat. So then after I finished fixing myself something to eat, I was like, well, I'm gonna just chill on the couch, watch TV. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to Leimert Park because Leimert Park is like the Harlem of LA, you know? And I always want to come and hang here to hear the like y'all can hear the reggae music in the background, like, you know, it's live reggae bands. It was a girl, Cacao. I forget what her full name was, but this girl from Brooklyn, I mean, she had a performance with a band. She was just so dope. And it was at the Soul Folks. And I listened to that for a while. Then my mama called. Now I work out with my mama every single day for 15 minutes. Now me and my mama and my auntie Gwen work out. And of course, I promised myself that I would just be working out for that 15 minutes. It's only 15 minutes that I would spend BSing on the phone. So I'm going to just do it. So I just went and found me a little spot in the parking lot to work out for that 15 minutes. Then I came out here to Leimert Park. Finally made it to Leimert Park. I mean, well, I was already in Leimert Park after the 15 minutes, so I came back out. And I was like, I'm going to get me some Jamaican food, you know. Then I looked at the lady, and of course I could see she was Jamaican. I'm like, all right, great, it's authentic. Let me just go ahead and get it. I sit down next to the reggae band, and I get them oxtails almost down my throat. You know, I get like 2 of the oxtails down my throat and a couple of the vegetables and 2 scoops of rice. And of course, here comes someone forcing me to give. You know, talking about, excuse me, I'm hungry. You know, the bum. I'm talking about the Lord know how to test me, yo. The Lord knows how to test me. Like I'm talking about. And of course, I look back and I was like, oh my God. Like I just had sat down, like just got my mouth. And then I could hear the Holy Spirit being like, nope, this food is not for you. I told you to get this food. You tasted it, right? You got a couple of scoops. How did it taste? Because this food is for this man right here. So, so then I'm just like, hold on, let me at least get some. But then immediately I'm thinking, well, if I take a couple more pieces, he ain't going to have none for himself. So, I just, my hands was just swelling up. Like my fist was just balling up, But I was like, all right, I'm constantly asking the Holy Spirit for stuff. So I'm like, let me get it. Let me just let it go. Let me just let it go. And of course, he don't even get me patient. He is standing over me, scratching his balls, excuse me, my language or whatever. But still, so now I'm really irritated. So now I'm like, here you go, sir, and then of course I have the cola champagne because, you can't get oxtails without getting the cola champagne. And I kept being like, should I offer this to him too? But I wanted my cola champagne. But every time I thought about myself offering it, I thought about me looking back and throwing it and busting it all upside his head. I was so irritated, yo. I was so irritated about giving. But then I looked back and he wasn't even there and the plate was on the ground. So I was like, oh, I know he ain't leave a drop in there. I know for a fact you ain't do all this to get my food and leave a drop in there. So, of course, I was like, I'm going to have to go and open this plate on the ground to make sure he ate every drop, or I'm going to have to go stuff it down his ear because I really wanted that oxtail. And, of course, every last drop is gone. And I was like, all right, Holy Spirit. All right. I am a very giving person. I help, everybody. But, I feel like I get tested all the time with that food. Oh my God. I love good food. I just wanted that food, but I'm sure that's how I am to the Holy Spirit. I am just like that to the Holy Spirit. I am constantly, every time the Holy Spirit gets something, I'm like, Holy Spirit, is that another grant you just got for yourself? I want some. Is that a TV show you just got for yourself, Holy Spirit? Please give me some. Anyway, the moral to the story is anyone that is having trouble giving just needs to go outside, because if that's the last of the giving, okay? First of all, some kids walked up to me with like, hey, you want some soap? You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I don't want no soap. And I was like, well, how much is it? It's only $10, and there's two little kids. I'm like, okay, I got to give you the $10. Guys, you having trouble giving? Just go on outside. Guys, they will help you give. I'm talking about you will just be forced into your generosity. Guys, I'm back at the juke joint this Wednesday at Little Amsterdam Coffee Shop. It is on Pico and Redondo. It starts at 5. The kitchen is open. Come party with me and the band. I invited the best of every time we've had the Dell's Juke Joint, all the dopest comedians have popped through. The singers have popped through. Guys, come this Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Put it in your plans. Make sure y'all like and comment on this video, and I'll see you this Wednesday at Little Amsterdam Coffee Shop. Make sure you wear your mask and make sure you social distance, and we will be in the building having the time of our life. Okay, guys,